I'll just talk soft and sultry and be close to the mic.
Yeah, I feel like they usually talk like that. I mean, it's like that's how you sound. Hey, thanks for you both being on for our listeners or people watching. I got Ryrylust and Cocky Prince on the pod today. That's pretty cool.
Glad to be here.
I feel like I'm
As
being double
usual.
teamed.
Getting
What's
started.
going on? What's going on in your worlds? Anything news? First of all, how are you feeling today, right now, at this moment?
Nervous.
Why?
I don't know. I mean, like every single time that like I'm in the podcast, I kind of like get a little nervous. I don't know.
Don't be nervous. Be your beautiful
That's
goony
it. You fixed it.
self. I know, right? Boom, you're no longer nervous.
No. We
How
had
hot is
uh,
it? Uh-huh.
we had yoga this morning, so we were very zen and very worked out. It was nice.
Nice. I didn't work out today. I feel like I have this weird thing in my neck and I'm trying to get it under control, but it keeps like fucking my shit up.
Mm.
They
And
found it weird.
that's my excuse to not work out.
You're throwing neck too hard.
Yeah, that's the
Well,
story
that's
of
a
my
workout.
life. Throwing neck? Yeah, it depends
Yeah.
on, yeah, it absolutely is a workout. How hot is it getting in where you are? I feel like the
A
summer's
lot.
coming up. Yeah.
Triple digits for sure at the height of the day. It's
It's
Already?
impossible to exist outside of the apartment during the day because of how hot it gets over here.
and it's been
That's
raining the past few days, so it's that wet, like damp heat,
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
wet.
just a wall of moisture, hot moisture.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Sounds inviting. Yeah, it's not getting that hot here in LA. But I feel like we're gonna have a heat wave coming because it's not even oh, I think now it's officially summer, I think, isn't it? I
Yeah,
feel like around this time it's summertime now.
yeah. First day of summer was yesterday.
Oh, so then it is officially okay. Great, awesome. Another thing to look forward to. Since everything is just like going wild right now. Ah,
Yeah, wasn't gonna like bring it up right away, but there's
I
our
mean, there's like really no way to like not talk about it or avoid it.
Yeah.
I feel like my disassociation is on high right now, like very, very high.
is like you're living in the thick of it, or like you're close to it, or like everything's going on.
Um, I feel like I am kind of sort of living in the thick of it. I mean, I walk around my neighborhood and there's like signs of like know your rights and like this is what you do if you get detained and it's like pretty it, I could just live on it with the news, but now it's like literally on my street. So it's like very much like in the neighborhood, which is like really upsetting. You
Yeah.
know,
I can imagine,
that's
like, for instance, like just seeing it on the news is just so disturbing. I can only imagine how it is just living there where it is actually happening.
mm-hmm. It's wild.
Is it mainly like LA area, or is it statewide, or
I feel like most of it it's like concentrated in LA and like different pockets of LA. But which is what I found most disturbing is like now they're going out to like the suburbs. Like they're
wow.
going into like cities that I grew up in, and that's why it really hits close to home where I'm just like, holy shit, like I'd bus there. Like I used to go to the mall there and like, it's wild.
Crazy
Um,
times?
yeah, let's talk about dick.
Yeah.
Please.
Big ones, small ones, cut ones, uncut ones,
All of
everything in
them.
All kinds of ones.
all at once.
Yeah. Well, I've just been really enjoying the content that you both have been putting out together. I feel like you guys are doing more of like togetherness content, which is really sexy to watch. And so it's just like a nice breath of fresh air because during this time.
Well,
That's
think
sorry.
we we record occasionally, and we had some stuff like on backlog, and Cocky finally got through his uh his backlog.
Archive.
It's finally starting to get to like our stuff.
Nice.
That's what I was gonna say. We have in like a folder just months worth of bait sessions, like us doing stuff together, like him jerking me off, or like I think like also me blowing him, like just a bunch of things, but we're just kind of releasing it little by little. Like I try to make it a point to whenever we're doing something horny to just focus on that, and then like if we feel in the mood to just prop a camera or something, then we do it.
Hmm.
And I'm like, okay, cool, we did that, and I completely forget about it. And just the other day, I was going through the folder, and I'm like, oh fuck, we have so much to post. Like, there's so many things to just like go ahead and show the boys.
I can imagine like of all the stuff that you guys do together. Like we're only seeing like the surface of what you all have like behind the scenes. I feel like that's the good stuff. I'm always more interested in like what's going on behind the scenes.
Yeah. And it's like
What
the
is
way
it
we,
that you're not showing?
well, we got to keep some stuff for us, you know.
Hmm.
I mentioned it the last time that I was in the podcast how we, for a while, uh, didn't think about no, we thought about recording it, but like we didn't necessarily wanted to just have sex to record it, like for a big chunk of time. Like think like earlier, no, like last year, like for a while, we were just like, yeah, just let's have fun and enjoy ourselves and not worry about like content. Like if we make it, we make it. If not, like we need to just enjoy ourselves. And well, that's pretty much how it went.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like it must be like hard, like as a content creator, to like differentiate between like what you want to show and what's special to you. Like, do you find that it like diminishes the joy of the sex that you're having if you're constantly having to think about it or
No,
like showing it to people?
that's kind of what I was going to say is with the way we kind of do it is if we have to set up cameras, lighting, like rigging, things like that every time we have sex, then it becomes a chore or it takes the spontaneity out of it. And if it feels too much like a production, it starts to feel too much like work, you know? So what we do
Hmm.
is as much as possible, like we have everything almost ready to go that we just have to turn things on and then just kind of roll with it. Oftentimes we start without recording and then it gets hot and heavy and then we're like, oh fuck, this is so hot. Like grab a phone or something, you know?
Hmm.
We're like the boys need to see this. This is so fucking hot right now. Like we need to somehow make sure that we get like evidence that this happened.
Well, I feel like all the sex that you have is really hot. So like, how do you pick out what's the hottest to show?
Isn't is like a in the moment kind of thing? Like sometimes we're like, "Ah, this is too good. Let's just like go with it because like I don't want to think about recording or anything." Or
Uh-huh.
sometimes you're like, okay, this is hot. Oh, you know that it would look great on camera. So like it depends on what you feel in the mood. And I like to do it that way because we kind of like go with the flow and we if we want to record, we record. If not, then we don't, but it's so it as you said, like so it doesn't become a chore, so it doesn't feel like, oh, every single time that we're having sex then like it's for content. It's just
Hmm.
something that I try to avoid, because for a while when I was just by myself, like I felt like I couldn't jerk off if there was not a camera recording, and I had to like consciously tackle that and then like no, today I'm gonna focus on myself. This is for me. There is already so many other things out there. Like, yeah, just focus on my pleasure, and then
Hmm.
eventually kind of like reintroduce the let's make content, but keeping in mind that it has to be separated between like what I do for myself, like my own sex, and then like what I do to post, and just I guess yeah, keep it balanced.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like maybe you could designate like a content day, right? Like you're just like, okay, this day we're gonna have sex and it's just gonna be just for content. And like the rest of the days you just keep that shit for yourself. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that would ever work for us either. It really is just an in the moment decision because we try to take as much work out of it as possible. And because we, as faders who consume so much porn, I think we can kind of tell when people are acting for a video or doing something. You're like, I know that doesn't feel good, but it looks good on camera, but I know it doesn't really feel like much.
Mm,
So it feels performative, sort of. And we want to try to shy away from that and capture like our actual emotional connection and our horny brain. And like we want to be able to dumb down while still being on camera, because if we're worrying about angles and lighting and all of that, we can't dumb down fully.
mhm,
Um, so we kind of go for more authenticity rather than
Oh yeah.
crazy positions that hasn't been seen on camera, or this would look crazy, but yeah, it doesn't feel like much. It just feels like acting, and that's not
mhm.
the type of sex that we want to have. Is to make it an act. We want to have sex that we enjoy and connect through, and we're just inviting people to watch. Yeah.
Although
That's
another thing, like it's struggling, at least for me, struggling with
mhm.
ADHD, with the thing that you mentioned, like, oh, like designate a date for that. I'm like, cool, yeah. Next Sunday we're gonna do this. And then Sunday arrives and you're like, am I in the mood for this?
That that literally happened this morning when we had to get yoga. We were like, "Ah, how much do we love this friend of ours that we promised we would go to yoga with them?" But it was great.
Committed. I like
Oh
it.
yeah.
No, good. I feel like keeping commitments are is important.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like I see that in your work. Like I don't necessarily think of it as performative at all. Like it's nice to see like the intimacy between the both of you and like really enjoying each other's pleasure. And I do feel like I get off more than on that than anything else. When people start dressing up in like Spider-Man costumes, I'm like, oh cool. Like I get that, but just like I'm just like I'll just like watch it as a novelty and I'll just skip to the next porn that's a little bit more intimate. I
Like
don't know.
it's entertaining, but not necessarily like super arousing. Like when you see people doing stuff
Yes.
for the
That's
sake
a
of
really great way to put
performing.
that. Mm-hmm. No, totally. Yes, it's entertaining but not arousing. It's really
One
great.
thing, one thing for sure, like when it comes to like the stuff that we've done that we have in store to like post or like to edit and make something with it,
Uh-huh.
there is, you speak about like intimacy, and it's funny because from the behind the scenes, I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm posting these things, and I feel like we haven't even scratched the surface of like the cool things that we've done, because there's moments like I don't think that we have it on camera yet. I mean, no, uploaded yet. But the closest to that was a video that we posted not that long ago where I was like so dignitized with his penis. Had it like 2 centimeters out of my eyes, and I was just looking at it like side to side. It was just I
He
was
was,
truly dignitized.
yeah, nothing else existed in that moment.
I feel like there's a clip where it's like in your face. Maybe. I don't know.
Yes, yeah.
I've seen it on someone's timeline.
And that's the thing, like that, it's the closest to like our peak intimacy that I've posted so far.
Mhm.
But there is videos that like I have in store of like moments where he gets me really gooned out. Like he plays with my cock, and he just knows how to do it, and he just gets me really gooned out, and we've been able to get it on camera. Or moments where like we're jerking off each other, and like we're kind of like face to face, like just like nose to nose, and just looking into each other's eyes. I don't know if we've recorded that, but like we do that a lot.
Yeah.
And those are the kind of things that I want to put out there. It's just that like it's again like as we feel like recording it and posting it, because I don't want to make our intimacy like a product. If we happen to like make it and create it and post it, it's more like a sharing it with the bros rather
Mhm.
than just making it a product. So I just try to indulge in it. And if in the moment it feels like, oh, let's record it, and we just go ahead and do it.
Well, I feel like that's a tricky, like a fine line, tricky thing because like you both are the product. So like, how do you? I don't know. Like that's always been a struggle. Like, how do you retain the intimacy between the both of you while still understanding like you're selling sex?
I um I think that we do a lot of stuff together, and the intimacy aspect of our shared scenes and recordings
Mhm.
is somewhat, at least for me, separate from our solo stuff. The solo stuff, I feel like for myself can be more, and he mentioned it to me before that I'm more production whenever I'm doing my solo stuff. Like I'm getting the lighting, I'm setting it all up, I'm setting the scene, I'm thinking of angles and things like that. Um, and I feel like because I don't have to worry about my connection with another person coming across on camera, I can be more, you know, um, work oriented with myself.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he's the same way, because he likes to really let go when he does his stuff. And I'm still working on learning how to do that. But yeah.
For me, like whenever I'm recording, like how that goes in terms of like deciding how I want to put it on camera, is that like what I tell everybody, and maybe I sound like a broken record, but like I just follow my penis. Like I just listen to whatever my penis wants in the moment, and like usually, like when it involves the camera, I uh I talk to the camera like it's a mirror, so I'm basically talking to myself. And but I try to make it like in third person, so like when people watch it, they feel like it's like they feel connected, like I'm speaking to them. Um and when it comes to like angles and all that, I'm like, well, I have this mirror that I can just like look, and usually like I use it like how you watching porn and you're just looking like, oh, that looks so amazing in the video. And the phone is basically the same thing. That's why I prefer to record with the phone and not with like any other type of camera, because I enjoy being able to see myself. And then
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oof, like my penis looks so good and this angle, and I just look at it and I'm like just talk to myself, and I just turn it around and I see myself like from far, and I'm like, oh, this angle is so fucking hot, and I just keep talking to myself. So like I try to, the way that I work my videos, like to make it as like a personal experience. Like it is just me kind of like living the moment. And that's the one thing that I've done since I started. Like I want to make sure that I come up as raw as possible. Like people, when they see my videos, that they can see like, oh, he's actually having a good time, because I am all the time.
And another layer that I just thought of was that's if we're recording solo stuff without the other person there. So like one thing I discovered was like oftentimes we'll have baits just like free flow sexual energy all the time, and it'll just be like in the middle of the day or something, and we'll get horny and then just start jerking off, and then one of us will see it and get turned on and start jerking off also, and it's not always like together. Sometimes it's just doing it separately in the same space, just
Mm-hmm.
being in that energy. But sometimes, one time he was jacking off, and then I said, give me your phone," and I just started recording him, and I was a moving cameraman and just like capturing it while he could just forget about the camera and just do his thing and trust me that I'm capturing it from all these different angles and moving around. So there's that aspect too. I don't think oh, you did post a little clip of that one, I think. But
Yeah.
there's that layer too where we're each other's cameraman if we're not necessarily in the scene. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah, that is cool. Because then you could just like create content for each other or like record it.
Yeah, it's like watching live porn in front of
Yeah,
you.
exactly. We love live porn.
Oh yeah.
What's the last live porn you both watched?
Well, funny, I
Each
think
other?
Oh yeah.
he mentioned we were swapping war stories from the old days or whatever, and then we were talking about like orgies that we've been to, and you said that you like to go to orgies just to like post up in a corner and jerk off to the live porn in the orgy room, not
That's
necessarily.
always fun.
Yeah, myself, I don't know. The last time I saw live porn, in a minute.
I mean, like other than each
Each
other,
other.
like
There, of course,
yeah.
yeah.
No,
Oh, and then
yeah, but
when our friend comes over,
Oh yes, yes,
yeah,
yes, yes, yes.
he's great to watch.
nice.
He's so hot.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
he's
I
a whole.
love that. I think maybe like um maybe that's probably one of my favorite parts about like doing threesomes or just group sex. I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna take a break, but it's really an excuse to just sit in the corner and bait.
Because
Because I'm
like
just like, it's like right there. You can see every nook and cranny. It's like right in front of you.
listening to your wonderful podcast, I've remember a couple of times with other guests, you've mentioned how you like to watch the other people, and you're kind of like you said that you kind of sit in the same spot and you kind of just kind of do your thing, and you want them to be up and moving and changing positions and watching them. I kind of feel that way too. I'm kind of a when I'm gooning, I'm not very active. I like to stay in my spot, dumb down, and just become glued to my seat or the whatever.
Hmm.
Rocky, on the other hand, he likes to do all kinds of different positions and monkey baiting
I'm a
and
sativa baiter.
yeah, and I'm indica, very much indica.
Well,
But I
because I
like
feel like I'm yeah, because I feel like I'm so focused on penis pleasure that I feel like if I start popping a squat, I'm just gonna feel my legs, and I'm just gonna be like, okay, all of my weight is on my legs, and so I'm so analytical in my mind about it, where I'm just like, my ankles are hurting. Because like, Ryan, I'm sure you can relate as a big boy. Like, there's a
yes,
lot of weight going on.
joints start to scream at you, the
That's
knees,
right.
all of it.
That's exactly right. And so I'm just like, you know what? I mean, I'm inclined to like stand up and move around and like swing a dick around, which is really exciting to me. But if I'm gonna get really down to it and I know that it's time to bust a nut, like just some, I'm like floored.
Mhm.
I'm like, do not move me. You can like touch me, but like I'm not moving from this space until I bust this load.
Yep, very much.
For me,
Big
like
tall
when
tall
oh,
problems. Go
I was
ahead.
gonna say for me, like for instance, sometimes we go like stream live on like Discord and like join like circle jerks and stuff like that. And I've noticed that like I also struggle with the oh okay, like I'm trying this position where I'm on a squat or something, and then I get tired. And then I just change positions, and it happens a lot. So then you see me moving a lot. Like that's one thing that I noticed that like whenever because we happen to see each other in the stream as well because we're
Hmm.
using different cameras and all that.
Hmm.
So he's just there enjoying, and sometimes I look at him and he's looking at me like across the room, and then I'm like, oh, okay, so you like what you see. But then I'm like, okay, sure, I'm trying this position. It looks amazing on camera. Like he's enjoying because I usually try to like also expose myself for him. And in a squat or something, and then I'm like, okay, I'm tired, and I keep changing and moving and moving and moving, and so like that's where the whole like sativa thing comes because I'm like, okay,
Mm.
sure, I want to just keep trying new things, but like try to expose myself as much as possible. However, like that might come in the moment. And yeah, just like give a show to the bros. Though in the moment, I don't think as in like, oh, okay, they're I want to like perform for them. In the moment, I'm usually just like, okay, this is for me, and looking at myself in the camera. But I know that they're looking. I know that they're watching and jerking off to it, and sometimes they send comments. So I'm like, okay, they're enjoying, and that fuels my boner so much.
I can imagine. I mean, like you both are exhibitionists.
A lot.
Fishinists, voyeurs, all of it.
All of it. No, yeah, I can relate. But I also too started like weightlifting again, and I feel like it's giving me a lot more energy. So I'm just like, maybe I'm gonna try to like start popping squats more.
You look good. I was gonna say something, but
Thank
like
you.
nowadays when people are like, "Oh, you look good," it's almost like a backhanded compliment. Like I didn't look good before, but you look good. Your sleeves rolled up, and
We look good always.
yeah,
The three of
beautiful.
us.
Also the porn stash.
You're
Yeah,
welcome.
I thank you. I often have to do like a shave to get like a deep clean
Mhm.
because I get like a lot of like, stuff starts growing under there and you want to get down to the skin. But I can't be barefaced. That's not a look for me.
No, but I
Yeah,
was gonna say like you really like rock that porn stash. Like it looks great on you.
Thanks.
very good. Very, very good.
Yeah.
I can't remember the last time I didn't have a beard. I can't remember the last time I was completely clean shaven. I, the
Yeah,
way I look, I don't like it's too baby face for me. I don't know.
yeah, definitely. And I'm just like more like as I get older, I'm more enamored and attracted to hair, like any kind of body hair, like wherever it is. I'm just like, it's nice, keep it, and I'm more inclined. Yeah, exactly. On the titties, all over the bod.
I was gonna say I can relate, but with my bush. I don't remember when was the last time I even trimmed it a little bit. So I don't have a full beard like y'all, but I have a full bush.
No, you look good with the goatee. I feel like I feel that way about my butt. Like, I've never like trimmed or like shaved my butt hair. It's just always kind of been there. I
There
don't
was
know.
a time when, like in my late teens, early 20s, I shaved everything from the neck down. I was like a dolphin because I just thought body hair was unattractive on me. I was like, I don't like this hair. I don't like being fuzzy. I want to be smooth. And the amount of razor burn and effort of having to shave so often, it was just, it was crazy. And then I started dating people who liked body hair, and then that helped me appreciate my own body hair. And even with Cocky, I never had a full bush until I met him. I always had it trimmed.
Hmm.
And he told me it was a super turn on to have a full bush. And for the entire time that we've been together, I don't think I've shaved it once. And I,
As you
I,
should.
I joined him in the full bush group as well.
Full bushes unite. No, I love a good bush. I love
Mm.
just like the other day I was really admiring like hairy taints and buttholes, and I was like, that's like a thing. I love that. It's so sexy to watch.
I don't think
Hey,
I have
do
fun.
you all want to play a game?
Always.
Sure.
I, I thought this would be a really interesting game. I want to play the Would You Rather Gooner edition.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you both ready?
Ready.
So I'm
Yes.
going to ask you these questions, and I want both of you to answer this,
Okay.
and then we're going to get into that. You ready? All right. Would you rather have a penis for a nose or balls as earlobes?
Penis for a nose.
Balls. For you. Yeah, it would be all that time like
So you wouldn't just have a penis right in the middle of your face.
I would have a penis Squidward nose and I would fuck Pucky with it.
That's it.
100
Ah, okay, I see
That's
that.
exactly what I was thinking. That was my inspiration from him. Like
on
it's
my
like his
face.
face.
Hmm.
Imagine just walking into a room and just like going to town on someone's face. Be like, oh,
So I can't easy.
I feel like I think I would want the balls on my ears, and I do just keep the dick down there.
Oh, we lose our dick?
Yeah, yeah, like the dick wouldn't be down there. The dick would be like permanently on your face.
Then I would like to amend my answer.
Okay.
Ah.
This was like an additional dick or additional
Oh no
balls.
no no! You're like you lose them down there, and they're going other
Yeah,
places.
balls as earlobes, I think.
Yeah.
Balls, yeah, balls as your lives. Okay, 3 for 3. I like it. Let's see. Would you rather sneeze or fart every time you had an orgasm?
Sneeze.
Sneeze. Yeah.
I'm pretty anti-flatulence at, at base level. So, but
I
that's
just
just,
think I just think farts are really funny.
They can be.
yeah, they can be.
It's just so like random when you hear someone fart. You're just like, what the fuck? Like I crack up every single time.
Especially when you're laughing. That happens to me like sometimes when I'm like laughing so hard that it just comes out and I'm like, oh my God.
He was
Just
so embarrassed he left the room for like 10 minutes. Can't be around y'all. I gotta go.
Farting is normal. Everybody farts.
Um,
Um, would you rather be a bad kisser or bad at oral sex?
that's kind
well,
of,
I was gonna say like jokes on you, I'm bad at both.
Oh shit.
not true.
I don't believe that for a second either.
I think I would rather be bad at oral sex. I really, really
Really?
love out, and I
Okay.
love when I'm kissing another good kisser. I think I'm pretty good at kissing, but yeah, I think
Yeah,
that
I agree because sure you can like kiss somebody and it's gonna be nice and intimate and like bad at oral sex, okay, whatever, because you can use a flashlight and that's it and you're jerking them off. So yeah, I also be
Hmm.
rather be bad at oral sex than kissing.
because I feel like I kiss and make out a lot more than I give head.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I love doing both, obviously, but yeah,
I
I
think I'd
think
rather be a bad kisser. There's something about working on a big one that's really satisfying, and doing it well is really rewarding. All right, cool. Let's see. Would you rather make out with someone with really bad breath or eat out a really dirty ass?
Damn.
The deep breath.
I think I would prefer making out with someone with bad breath. I think
Hands down. Hands
Yeah,
down,
same.
100%.
Funny
I'm not a
enough,
fan of dirty butt. Ugh.
funny enough, like Ray and I sometimes like do this game as well, like with other random stuff, and he always says that like I usually escape out of the situation because I'm like, oh well, I wouldn't do that anyways.
yes. It's like it's not always horny stuff. It's like, would you rather, like the classic one, would you rather drown or burn alive or whatever? And he's like, well,
Mhm.
I wouldn't want to do either of those, so I pick neither. And I'm like, well, that's
That's not really how that works. You got to pick one or the other, brother.
Yeah, because that's what I was gonna answer. I'm like, well, I wouldn't do either of those things. Not
more like,
kid.
would you rather get shot or stabbed? And he's like, well, I don't want get into fights anyway, so I wouldn't be in that. I was like, okay, but that's not the game. Like,
Wait, what did we choose? The bad breath?
I
Bad
feel
Yes,
breath, hands
yes,
down. Yeah,
totally. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
don't need
There's nothing, I don't know, stinky booty, like musky, stinky booty. Like I can do musk, like if we're like having the sex and the sweat kind of builds up and there's an odor, that's fine with me. But like if you're out all day and like things are growing back there, I'm just like, not, no, thank you.
and that's the thing. It's a popular kink. Like I respect the bros that like enjoy it and whatever, but like I personally, I'm like, yeah, no.
Do you personally know someone that enjoys dirty butt?
Well, online, non IRL.
one of my good friends is into pig play, and
Like
he
how
told
dirty does he like it?
pretty
Creamy.
pretty
What?
pretty
Caked.
pig,
Oh, cocky creamy. That's nasty.
soft serve.
Ew.
I have such a vivid imagination. I just like picture that in my mind.
Like he's such a good friend of mine, and we have such a great time, like out at the clubs or like circuit parties and
Oh,
stuff.
I'm sure he's a wonderful person.
He's an angel, and that's when he told me, I was like, really? And he was like, yeah, I don't know where it comes from or like how it developed, but it just did. And I was like, more power to you. I support your right to be as kinky as you want to be. That's not my journey, but I support you.
Yeah, I love that for you.
But I think Trixie Mattel said it best on one episode where she was like, if I'm blindfolded and you put a body part in front of me, by smell alone, I want to be able to know what's in front of me without it being rank or foul. So like I want to
Yeah.
know that
Mhm.
about my level of musk that I can handle as if I'm blindfolded and based off of smell, I know there's an ass in front of me, but it doesn't stink. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because ass has a smell. Yes, you're right. Both ass and dick, or just genitals in general have
I
a
don't want it
really.
to be super, super disgusting, and I don't want it to be like Dove bar soap.
Yeah, but I think personally for me, like I really enjoy hygiene. Like I'm just not a scent like stink person. Like I know people are really into like stinky armpits. Like I'm not. Like if there's like a foulness to your stench, it's like not I'm completely out of it. Like I'm just so turned off that I can't even focus on like the pleasure.
That's
That's
the
why
thing.
you can sit with us at the lunch table because we're the same way.
Okay,
I
good.
was gonna I
Perfect.
was gonna say like you like there is some appeal to like manly sense, but there
Mhm.
is a huge difference between like a man that like it's a clean person and they just work out and they just happen to have like a very specific kind of like scent, and then the other extreme people that like they don't shower at all, like and like
Yes.
that happens to be a kink or whatever, but like yeah, no, I don't necessarily like play with that because I also agree like hygiene is so sexy, or at least for me, it's so sexy.
Me
Yeah.
too. Well, because I was listening to the Very Delta podcast and she was talking about like these straight guys that like don't want to wash their buttholes because they think it's really gay. And so they just literally will not clean their buttholes and they'll put tissue paper in their ass crack to like pick up like the sweat and stuff. Is that so gross? I'm
What,
like, people do that?
what damage and trauma do you have to have think that it's gay to touch your own asshole for cleanliness purposes. You're not
They
doing it for pleasure. You're
they're
cleaning
I feel
It's
cleaning.
like they're
true.
nervous that they're gonna like it. So they're like, let me just not go there because I don't want to have that experience.
I bl-
Mm.
I blame the parents. Teach children how to wash themselves.
You know what? I
Yes.
feel like I'm on that too. Like, come on, like you teach your kids how to wash their hands, you teach them how to wash their butts, like your private parts.
Yes,
Yes.
especially for our uncut kings. You know,
I was about to say that. Like, look, like I'm uncut and like I'm grateful that my
Same.
parents were like open enough to like have that conversation with me and like to be clean in that area. But like, yeah, I know people that like they had to learn themselves, and it was not until like they were like late teens or even like early 20s that they would discover that they had to have a specific routine to clean certain parts of their body.
I once was dating a guy and we were like hooking up and I'd completely forgotten that I hadn't showered that day. And he went down south and like the moment he like opened my pants, it's just like this odor just like
Oh,
wafted up. It was pretty bad. Needless to say, the
I mean,
relationship didn't work out.
of course, accidents happen, and like,
But I was just like so like I was just like at that moment I was so astonished. I was like, my own body can create this. Like I was just like, whoa, like what the fuck is wrong with me? I was like, my pH balance must be off, bro.
you like, people are into everything. People are super into that when
Oh,
it when
totally,
that
totally.
area is not washed.
Not this guy. He was just like, I got some balance, bro. That's gross. But hey, whatever. What about feet stink? Are you guys into feet stink?
nah.
Me neither.
I I love how clean Cocky is. He's been
Kaki has really nice, pretty feet. You do have pretty feet. They're very soft. They look very
Thank you.
supple and luscious.
I I wish we had a camera set up the last time that he was jacking me off because I had both of his feet in my face. I was making out with him, just cross-eyed staring at his feet pressed against my face, and I came so hard. I had a double orgasm. Like he was covered in cum because I shot a lot, and then he kind of slowed down, and then I felt a second orgasm starting to well up. I was like, go, 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 keep going. And then I orgasmed again, and it was wild. It was wild.
Okay, I think that's the content that we want to see. More feet content.
Oh,
But you have pretty feet too. I enjoy your feet, Rye.
I
Yes.
because sometimes I go back and forth. I don't know, but
No, they're pretty, especially when you have like the pictures where you have them together.
Yes.
thank
Because you just
you.
see like really long legs and then these massive feet. And I'm just like,
Yeah,
oh, that's
I'm
nice.
glad that you're telling him because when I tell him, he's like, yeah, but you're my boyfriend. You're
my
supposed to
boyfriend.
say that.
I mean, you're both like really beautiful to look at. So like everything on your bodies I find really enjoyable. So take that for what it's worth.
You better stop.
I'm stopping. All right. Let's see. Du-du-du-du-du. Would you rather come from your eyes or your ears every time you bust a nut?
Same consistency.
That's a great question. I don't know.
I rather come from my eyes because it would be cool seeing like you yourself like crying. You're like, oh, that was so good. I'm still coming.
Yeah,
That's fucking funny.
probably eyes. I think so too. Yeah.
I feel like maybe my ears only because I wear contacts a lot. So I don't know how that's gonna like interfere with my like vision. And also too, like coming your eye must sting, right?
Oh, that's true. It does sting.
Yeah, like it burns. Well, I guess it depends on like the load. I don't know.
I've I've been that in that unfortunate position of a misfire where one goes right into the eye, and yeah,
Did it
it's not.
burn?
Yeah, it did. It
Oh,
wasn't my.
okay.
It was somebody else's, so maybe it was him, but it did not feel good. So maybe eyes isn't the best choice.
I'm glad that I wear glasses because I've never had that happen to me. It usually goes in my glasses, and I'm like, oh, now I have to clean them. But it never has gone like on my eyes, in my eyes.
You know, so then when you start coming out of your eyes, it's gonna come out of your eyes. It's
Hmm.
gonna burn.
But again, then I'm gonna get more emotional. I'm gonna be like, this was so good.
So you're
And
just
then
gonna be
just
like
clean yourself.
burdened in pain.
I'm a little bit of a masochistic, so maybe I'll enjoy it. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe. Okay. Duly noted. Let's see. Would you rather have the hiccups or have to sneeze every time you masturbate? Like as you're masturbating, this is happening. So like however long you masturbate, you're gonna have the to deal with it.
Mm.
I
That
would say
one's
hiccup
hard.
Hiccups, yeah.
because I feel
Because
like a sneeze is really distracting.
yes, if you're if you're camming with somebody and you're like you have your audio turned on, that could probably get old after a while.
But the
And
hiccups
then you're
too
like
now.
sneezing everywhere and there's saliva everywhere. Yeah, I guess like the hiccups is the less messy of the
And
two.
you have to close your eyes, which is time away from porn, so I don't want that.
Yeah,
That's
I agree. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like
You're right.
that millisecond. I don't even know how long. How long are your eyes shut during a sneeze?
I need it all the time.
All the time. Visual. Such a visual person. Um, okay. Well, this is you're not gonna choose this one, but would you rather where was it? Would you rather get off to your partner's burps or farts for the rest of your life? Like that was the only way you could come. Like you either had to get off on his farts or just burping.
Burps.
Burping. We
I want to
are
say
already very
farts. I've
burpy.
been really getting turned on to be like these fart videos of people just blowing air out of their butt. I have this one guy on Snapchat. And he's always sending me like videos of him farting. And in the beginning, I was just like, bro, I'm not really into that. And then he's like, you're not. And then he would just continually send them. I wouldn't comment. I would just watch them. And then after a while, it's like he was like training me. He was like hypnotizing me on enjoying farts. And I was like, he got me, gal.
Got Miguel. Yeah, for me, it's the smell aspect of it. Like watching it on a video is one thing because farts happen, but
Yeah,
you know,
but they don't always, maybe, what if they weren't always stinky? Like, maybe, what if there were some of them were like just queefs? That changes everything, right? It changes the
I
game.
was
It's like
gonna
if
say
the
something.
both of you are just thinking,
I was
uh-huh,
gonna say something like, for instance, when you're fucking somebody or like fisting or toys, like there is usually air coming in, and I personally enjoy like
the sound,
that
right?
type of like, yeah, like make it talk.
Yeah.
I want to hear that pussy talking when you're like using toys or fisting or fucking. If it's smelly, I guess not. But if it's just the sound, then I'm like, okay, I guess you can get over it after a while.
Okay. Wait, do we change the answers or are we sticking to burps?
I think I'll still stick with burps.
Yeah, burps.
Really?
Just on the
Even after all that? Okay.
on
That
the
sounds
opposite
good.
side.
Let's see. Would you rather goon while skydiving or bungee jumping?
Well, I wouldn't do either of those things, so then neither.
I would pick skydiving.
I would too.
Because I feel like with skydiving, it's kind of like it's just a free fall, right? Whereas bungee jumping, you're like, like you're
Yeah,
just kind of like,
time to actually,
Yeah,
because it's a longer fall,
yeah, I feel like it'd be more pleasant. And also
and you,
too, like with I guess you could stabilize as you fall in the air, so you could turn on your back and kind of
yeah,
like fall that way.
there is a video of a guy jumping out of like a plane like that for like skydiving, and the air like just like hitting his cock, and he's just like flopping around like it's just a piece of paper. I'm like, okay, how are you gonna get hard doing all that?
I remember watching what are the guys that would do all those really weird, intense, it was like an MTV show, and then we do like all these weird like pranks and like fuck, I forgot. Anyway, one of the guys, there's a video of him actually jerking off and coming right before he jumps out of a plane.
Oh, Jackass.
Yeah, Jackass. It's one of those guys.
I think it was
But
Steve-O,
he,
the one that did that.
yeah, I think that's who it was, Steve. But he wasn't actually doing it as he was skydiving. He like did it in the plane and then he jumped out, I think. Which is not the same. Like I would rather have him just masturbate as he's free falling.
or what if like in skydiving, you know how sometimes you have the instructor person strapped to you,
And he's
like
jerking you off.
reach around while
Yeah,
That'd be hot.
that would be hot. Okay, maybe yeah. I'm definitely choosing skydiving then.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Okay, would you rather goon with Bigfoot or Dracula?
Dracula.
Dracula. Yeah.
I chose Dracula also too. But
Um,
then I was thinking about Bigfoot and I was like, okay, let's really break down like the different like personalities of these two things. Like Bigfoot's gonna be like really primal and like crawling on the walls and like just like going full out. Whereas Dracula, I feel like is gonna be like more seductive and chill.
I
But then
feel
he's
like
gonna seduce you and then turn you into a vampire.
goals.
That
Sign
yeah, that's it. That you sold it with that. I want to be a vampire.
I don't care how much it hurts. Sign me up.
Jerk off for eternity. That'd be amazing.
Gooning for eternity.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
hot.
And I feel like Bigfoot wouldn't like he would just work to get his and he wouldn't help you get your orgasm. It'll be all about him. He's just using you. And
Mm.
some people would like that, and that's awesome. But I want to get my O as well, and I feel like Dracula would make sure that that happened.
Hmm.
Okay, that's that. I see that. That's valid. But then I was also thinking about it too, and I was like, oh, I feel like Dracula would probably be into blood play, and I'm not into that. That's where I kind of draw a line. That's one of my boundaries. So I'd be like, I don't know, Dracula, you gotta like stay over there on your side of the room.
I have some thoughts about that. Like, I remember like watching that scene from Hostel. Like, I think it's the second movie of this woman like cutting this other woman,
Oh,
and like it
hostile.
was in a tub, and like she was like bathing with the blood, and I'm like, that's kind of sexy. That's kind of hot. So like, if he does that, I'd be like, okay, I guess.
Yeah, I remember that scene. I watched it like in the dead of night from my childhood bedroom, and I was like, "Oh my God, if my parents walk in, I'm so dead." But yeah, it was this naked woman in a tub, and then above her was another person, and she like cuts the throat, and the blood like pours down on him. She's like rubbing it all over herself. It's very
It's very erotic.
very erotic,
What
but
movie is this?
one of the
Hostel,
hospital movies.
the
Okay,
second one.
maybe
Yeah,
I'll go check that out. Do you know what movie I just saw that was a horror movie, Smile 2? Have you seen those movies?
not yet. I've seen
Not
the
yet.
first
Yeah.
The second one is so much better. You
movie,
both have to check it out. I feel like you both would really enjoy it.
and I'm excited about it.
Yeah, you watch it tonight.
What service is it on? Where do you watch it?
I saw it on Paramount Plus.
Ah, we need to get that one.
One we don't have. We have everything else.
We've been debating whether we should get it or
I
not, but
mean,
we
but I'm
have
sure
every other one.
I'm sure you can find it like on Apple, like rent it for like $4 or $5 or something like that.
Torrent it or something.
Or you could do that.
I wasn't gonna say that. I could probably do that.
Okay, one last one. This is pretty tame. Would you rather be blindfolded or gagged during masturbation?
We messed.
Hmm. I need to see it, so gagged. Like I'd rather be gagged with a cock than blindfolded.
Yeah, it's situational for me, I think. If there's porn involved, I want to be able to see it, but I also enjoy being blindfolded and like played with, you know?
Uh-huh. Hmm.
That's tough.
I do like the sound of sex,
Hmm.
but I'm also like really visual.
Yeah.
So I would like need to see. However,
Gag.
I've hooked up with people that I don't necessarily want to see while I'm having sex.
Been
So
through
I'm just like, maybe a blindfold would be really great because then I just go there in my mind, which is really fun.
that 4 o'clock time at the bar when the lights come on. You're like, well, I'm
Exactly.
not going home alone, so I guess you come with me.
Yeah. And then you're just like, you know what would be really fun?
Have you ever tried blindfolds?
Exactly. I mean, no one's ever really brought it up, but actually, that's not true. I feel like maybe when somebody called me on, they're just like, but we need to, do you not want to see me? Do you really want me to answer that?
For me, it would I wouldn't be able to compromise because I'm very visual. Like I have to be seeing it. Even during sex when there is no pouring bulb or anything, I need to see it. Like I'm the type of person that like whenever like I'm fucking somebody, I'm just looking at it and I'm like I want to see it going in and out. So like yeah, for me it's like I'd rather be
Yeah,
gagged.
I feel like you're right. I feel like I'd rather be gagged because okay, when I'm not having sex with somebody else, at least I can see myself.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
for sure.
Good shit. That was my game
That was
of Would You
fun.
Rather. Wasn't it sexy?
I
You
love
both
it.
did so
Yeah.
well. It was so really great to like know the differences between you. Oh, well, actually, you're actually pretty the same. I feel like you both have the same answers.
Much. Yeah.
It's why you both are together.
I guess.
Compatibility.
Or
I
whatever.
love that.
For a second at the beginning, again, I thought that I was gonna have an issue because I'm like, well, I wouldn't be in that situation, so I guess neither.
But it's fun when we make you choose because you're just like, well, shit. You have to really think it through.
We're
No,
working
I
on
love
it.
that. I love
Yeah.
that for the both of you. Work on those parts. Hey, summer's coming up. What are y'all doing for the summer?
Well,
Not farting.
well, I mean, we have some plans, but we don't know if we can share them at this time. But
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, that's right.
yeah,
Big plans. Big plans that I'm hoping will still come, and despite the climate that we're in right now, who knows what the fucking future holds at this point. I'm just so scared. I'm like, it's gonna ruin my shit. It's gonna ruin my plans. What the fuck?
yeah, we have a
I'm so
trip
selfish.
planned, but that's about all we'll say at this time.
Hmm. I
Wait,
love
but
that for
like,
us.
uh,
Thinking about
huh?
what are you thinking about
Uh, I mean, like,
to say?
yeah, because I don't mind talking about it, but like, I guess it's up to yo.
No, I feel like it's up to someone else. I think we all know who we're talking about.
That part.
True.
Yeah, I feel like if we drop the bomb, he's gonna be like, "The fuck?"
Okay.
I love how this is all gonna make sense when it happens.
Later. Oh my god. You both are so cool. I love you both. I think you're so amazing. I love the dynamics of your energy, and I always enjoy talking to you. And it's so great to have you both on the pod, is because it's a really fun thing to
Yeah,
witness.
we love you too. You're so fun and so easy to talk to. So
Thanks. You both are the
I always enjoy
best.
being part of the podcast. Like I'm always looking forward to like last time I remember we were saying like, oh yes, like next time, and I'm like, yeah, I hope like soon, and then like this happens because like it's always a blast.
Well, I want to start doing like more, like I don't know, like I've always just been so trepidatious of having more people in it because it seems really chaotic, but I feel like the flow is really nice. So I feel like that's kind of like the next kind of evolution of like what I'm trying to go for. Um, but tell everybody where they can find you on your socials.
you go first.
Well, for me, very simple. You can find me almost everywhere as the Cocky Prince.
Did you know that you got me not banned but dinked on YouTube? So
Why?
our episode, so like I before when I wasn't doing the video part, I would just have the RSS feed and it would go directly to YouTube. So when I put it out the podcast, it went to YouTube. And in the notes I had cockyprince.com
Oh.
and it flagged it. I got I got dinged and I was like, oh shit. And I had to take it down that episode.
Why? That's
Because it just wouldn't
dumb
I
that
know
they
the whole thing got banned. And then you have to go through some um like it's a training, like YouTube will train you, like you have to take like this quiz and then they tell you like what's appropriate, what's not based on their
oh,
community guidelines. Yeah, and then if it happens within the next like 4 months after that, you get a ding again and you like permanently get banned. And I'm like, oh fuck. So now when I put people's links, I have to like break the link.
Creative, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just like, oh fuck,
I understand
sucks.
YouTube like notorious for having like really strict terms of service. Um,
Which
like
is weird though, because I watch the craziest things on YouTube, and I'm just like, you can get away with that, but I can't talk about sucking a dick. That's weird.
the guy talking about like bleaching or waxing his butthole and showing it.
it was Nair. It was a how-to on how to nair your butthole, and he
And he
showed
showed his butthole.
entire
Yes.
butthole and taint and balls, smearing Nair on it on YouTube. It's not up there anymore, but the video I'm sure is
Was it
around.
blurred out, or was it just like you could see full?
No, it was
Like I remember
full
it was
blown.
viral on Twitter X, and then I was like, no way, no way, this is on YouTube, and I pulled
Yeah,
up
like
YouTube.com, And sure enough, there it was, whole just out unblurred because he uploaded it under a how
It
to, like how to
Oh, like
it
an
was an educational
instructional,
thing. Yeah.
educational. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well,
there's
that's the thing that I learned. Like, you can show, like, when it comes to like sex toys and stuff, you can show dildos, you can show like sex toys, so long as you're not performing on them.
but he opened the video with this is my butthole before Nair, and he just was spreading his cheeks, and there was his hole just on YouTube. And I was like, wow.
That's the
Yikes.
thing. I feel like that's a marketing strategy because, like, sure, he's gonna obviously get banned, but like by the time he gets banned, everybody's
Everyone's
already
gonna know
gonna
who he
see that,
is.
like, oh, in YouTube, his butthole was there. So, like,
Yeah,
yeah,
and then they're gonna go follow him everywhere else. Yeah.
yep.
But
Was it a
speaking,
nice butthole?
I thought so. He was really cute guy, I thought. I
It
would
Okay,
was
I
the
cool.
tiniest, tightest little butthole, and like he was nice and cute. So, like, yeah, it was cute to look at.
I
little
mean,
little
little twinky twink. Where can people find you, Ryan?
I am at ryrylust pretty much everywhere. I don't have a website, but you can just search at ryrylust.
Yeah. Um, again, thanks for being on, the both of you, and everyone listening. I hope that you enjoyed this fun conversation with these two cutie baiters. Go follow them on their socials. You're gonna have a really great time. It's obviously not safe for work, but it's safe for your dick
Oh yeah.
or your genitals. Your genitals.
Mhm.
Everyone can get off and enjoy it. Hey, thanks so much for listening to this pod. Go do your thing and follow and subscribe to all this goodness, and we'll see you on the next episode of the Bate Escape podcast.
Thanks for having us.
Of course, every time.
Bye.
Bye.